just go. It's a little different.
Recording in progress.
Come on, video. Why didn't it start? Okay, there it goes.
Hi, Don.
How are you? Let's see
I'm
if we
doing
can
pretty
get this.
good, thanks. How are you?
All right, I guess. You know.
A little better than last week?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You're like so, almost the same.
Yeah, that's okay though. You know, we're working on things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, so, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Got a little practice in. The weather's kind of warming up, which is bittersweet for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the sunshine. I love having like the bright light wake me up in the morning. It's really nice. But John, I'm telling you right now, this humidity just kills me.
Uh-oh.
I like, oh, like I don't know. I go outside and I immediately just like my hands are just go from like normal hands to like so I can't, like they get so sticky right away.
Yeah.
And I was telling Ruthie earlier this morning, like the struggle I feel that I have living here on the East Coast truly is just how different the temperatures are and the weather between the like outside when you're in a building versus when you're just outside in nature.
Yeah.
Like when it's summertime like this, it's so hot, it's so humid, you just want to wear like a tank top and shorts. But then the moment you go inside, like
You're freezing.
into a restaurant or into a store to go shopping, yeah, it's so cold, and I feel like it's extra cold because you had just spent the last 30 to 40 minutes sweating.
Yeah.
And like so your skin is just really moist. And then in the winter time, it's the exact opposite. It's so cold outside. You get the thickest jacket you can find. You're like all, like you're poopy and you're warm. Then you go inside of these teeny tiny little spaces and everybody's just got their big jackets. It's so hot because of the heater, and I was just, and like, and this is when I miss my car the most because I feel like when I had my car, you can kind of just bring those extra things you needed. A change of shoes, no problem. You need an extra sweater, got it. But here you just kind of have to carry everything on your shoulders, so you just kind of have to like brave it.
Yeah. You have to be very discerning in what you're bringing, unless you can do the old California layer up, layer down thing. But then you still have to deal with it the moment that you layer down, right?
Yeah. And I'm just like, I love it, but I also hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's the California weather for you?
Gloom. All gloom.
You guys are gloomy?
Yeah. For like all week long, pretty much. Mostly gloom. But
okay.
All right, whatever. So.
Yeah, we're deceivingly this week too has been a little bit gloomy, but I feel like the gloom is even worse because that just means that it looks like it's cool outside, but it's just.
But it's not.
It's just so humid, and like the other day I walked out and I was like, why is the floor so wet? Why is there like little puddles of water? And I learned, I was like, oh, it was because it like rained at 4 o'clock, which is why it's just so muggy and damp and like gross. And then like you're just like in the subway with everybody else who's also like sweaty and gross and in a bad mood.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, everything else though, can't complain. Like
Good.
I mean, I'm inside. We have air conditioning. Yeah.
All right.
How are you doing physically? How's your body?
It will be challenging to get some of the, I was thinking to tell you even, like some of the, like the, I don't know, this left side glute just doesn't want to play. So it might be that we, and the shoulders, it's just a little better, a little better, a little better. It's just kind of slow. But the left side, like glute stuff, isn't really happy. So it's almost like we might need to do some of those prep drills and stuff. We're not going to be able to. I just have a feeling we're not going to be able to drop straight into like doing the lean back stuff and whatever, but more like maybe need a little more of the kind of those, you know, some of that stuff that we do ahead of time where we, you know, we use the wheel to I don't know, one leg bent, one, you know, wheel back, you know, try to do some of that stuff, you know, whatever.
Yeah, let's do some of those.
Maybe something to just kind of try to find it. Because it's not playing along very nicely right now, you know. I was in my massage appointment yesterday trying to figure out, like, okay, her and I were trying to figure out what is going on in here, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a little weird, but whatever. I mean, it is part of life.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So we'll take it a little bit slower today.
Yeah. It just kind of feels like
as
that.
always, you know, just let me know if something's not working, and we can always transition out into something a little bit
Sure.
better.
Yeah. And maybe we'll be surprised anyway that, you know, things come along and just do fine, you know. But
yeah. Sometimes maybe you just need to kind of warm up into it. Too,
that's what I was thinking. Hey, let's just kind of make sure we do a little more warm up into it kind of flavor stuff today, you know. And I don't know what else, you know.
Good.
Or we can change gears or something, whatever, you know. So.
Yeah. Like I said, just let me know if it's something that doesn't work for you, and then we can always like change it out, figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Any requests for anything specific today? I know we're going to ease off a little bit, maybe on some of just kind of dropping back, but yeah, anything else?
I don't know. I'm not. Julie's
All right,
choice.
let's just play by ear then. Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
All right. So sitting up nice and tall, lift the chest, cover the shoulders, nice big hands. Start to imagine all the best around you, positive energy that's around you, all just for you, John. Take it. Absorb it, circulating through the body, reaching the toes and the feet. Letting go of anything that does not serve you. Breathe it out. With each inhale, feel like the chest grows taller. Lungs open up. As you exhale, start to hug the navel and lifting up the tongue. Let's take 2 more breaths here. One more nice deep in, chest high, shoulders wide. And exhale, stretch your neck, chin to chest. Keep those shoulders nice and active. Pulling them down in the waist, start to shake the head a little bit now. On the next inhale, turn and look upright. Exhale, center, inhale left. Exhale, center, inhale right, stay there. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale, center, inhale left, stay there. Exhale. Breathe in. One more round each side. Exhale, center, inhale right, stay there. So you can maybe go just a little bit deeper. Dig in. Exhale, center, inhale left, stay there. Maybe just push a little bit further. When you're ready, leave it down. shut the last two breaths. And then chin to chest. On the next inhale, move forward. Then either neutral, and then just last little stretch here, turn and look left. Come back to center, turn and look left. And we're on each side, follow to the left, see if you can go just a little bit further. And all the way right, just a little bit more. Back to center. Okay, give the shoulders a big roll. 2 more. Last one. Okay, let's grab our wheel and we'll get started. Here, moving the hips, moving from your left shoulder, right palm down. Left elbow on top. Spreading open those palms, the fingers, tap your shoulder. When you're ready, held the navel in particular spine, right elbow on the bench, six nice and long. And next should be relaxed. You can shake a little bit of water in your breath, stay there in the center, just take little pulses and the chin. Big breath. Exhale, keep the chest low, start to rock open back. If you feel comfortable, maybe go a little bit further, massage into your triceps. Now let's hold a little stillness. Push yourself forward, let the chest maybe you crawl your fingers down a little bit further if you feel comfortable. Check in with your chest, your shoulders. Feeling still. If you need to pull back a little bit, pull back a little bit. We're going to pop the right arm up, palm faces to the sky, bend the elbow, try to catch your fingers from spot right here. Your fingertips on and just hold. See if you can stick the chest maybe a little bit lower. Extra little breath. When you're ready, exhale slowly, release. Arm down, push yourself up, move over to the right. Elbow on top, open the palms, the fingers, tap your shoulder, head neck relaxes, little low, little yes. Bend the left elbow, shift your chest down, walk your fingertips down, back. Keeping the chest weight in the center, little up, little down, hug the navel in. Sink the chest line, rock forward, back, maybe massaging into those triceps there. Now let's hold a little stillness. Push forward, chest low, crawl your fingers a little bit more into the floor. Even if you need, you can always pull back a tiny bit. We're going to find a little grab, okay? Left arm up, palm faces to the sky, bend those elbows, and hook your fingers together. Check in with the chest, shoulders, we're sleeping, go to the mat. Whatever you did on the other side, do the same with this. Final breath. Exhale, release the fingers, left foot down, push yourself up. You're ready to move from the other to the center. Walk yourself back just a tiny bit. Pop both elbows on your wheel. Hug the forearms together, palms together, all fingertips. Walk yourself a little bit more away. Let the chest keep moving forward, chin forward. Okay, if you're comfortable, take some pulses, slow down. Keep the chest low. Big inhale. Exhale, keep you go a little bit more. And when you're ready, right on the spine, roll the wheel all the way to your palm, and then you can push the wheel forward. Okay, knees, hips width distance. Pop your head between the arms. Wrap your fingers around the wheel. We're going to take our puppy down. Okay, take some pulses. Now bring down the chest. Keep your elbows as straight as you can, the arms stay active. Okay, we'll take just a couple more breaths here. Keep pulsing. If you're comfortable, the forehead or nose can come down, or just keep pulling your chest as slowly as you can. Final breath. When you're ready, on your exhale, round the spine, kneel into the knees, palms push into your wrist, shift the hips in, activate your glute muscles, roll your shoulders forward, up and back. Both bodies activating here, chin to chest, breathe inhale, exhale, slow to release. Push the wheel forward, tuck your toes, lift the hips, lift the knees, feet at hips, with the space in between. Keep pushing the wheel forward, bend your knees a lot, lean to your side, in between the arms. Take a couple pulses. Move up to rock forward and back. As you push forward, move into your toes, coming back into those heels. We're going to hold a little stillness. Push your palms into the wheel, find the extension through the spine with the chest be heavy, moving into your thighs. Okay, now bend your knees and straight. Bend and straight. Each time you straighten your legs, see if you can straighten them a little bit more. Maintain that contact you have between your lower belly and your thighs. Last one here, little bend, stretch, extend the spine, push your palms into the wheel. If you're not stretched through the legs, stay here. Exhale, just pull back about an inch or two. You're going to bend your right knee, right hand, grab the left ankle, little twist. Look underneath your left arm, left shoulder pulls forward. You can bend that right knee as much as you need. And open up the chest, big inhale. Exhale, other side. Right now in wheel, bend the left knee, turn good for that right knee, go to the left leg, move underneath your right arm. Let's pull your left chest and shoulder forward. Up and down, big inhale. And up on your inhale. Take a couple more breaths forward and back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Round the spine. Move to you between the feet, into the swivel. It will slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Knees meet at the top of the mat. Move it behind you. Take a nice sip. Okay. Feet and knees, hips width distance. Feel between your shoulder blades. You can adjust maybe a little bit higher, a little bit lower, okay? I've got it right there in the center. I'm giving my arms forward. Keep looking forward, chin to chest, arms behind the ears. Now when you draw the palms together, feel like you're squeezing those elbows here behind your head, energy through your fingertips. And when you're ready, you're just going to look up, shift your heart up to the sky. If you're comfortable, keep squeezing your upper arms together, maybe make a little fold, and you're heading to your arms. Or you just let your head relax all the way back, but don't lose that energy through the arms. Elbows as much straight as you can. Feel the stretch through your arms, through your chest, and through. Try to open and expand the legs as much as you can. Final breath here. Once you're ready, you're going to bend your elbows and just bring your hands to the back of the head. So you're supporting your head. Hug the elbows together up to the sky, and then you're going to press through your heels, lift the hips, activate your glute muscles. Go as high as you can. Lift, 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 lift. Okay, you're going to gently release and then squeeze, press the hips even higher. Little release, squeeze, lift a little higher. Two more. Release, squeeze, lift. sometimes they don't have to straighten all the way, you can keep them a little bit bent, or if you can't, go all the way back, and then you're just gonna let the shoulders fall down. That's like a little crunch. Come up and back. So we're kind of working on the flexibility in the spine, but also looking at the back, back, and up. And you can play if you want to kind of be here, back, and up, back, and up. And then you can also play around. Maybe try 1 or 2 rounds in one place, shift a little bit, try it in there. We'll just play here for maybe another couple of breaths, and then find a nice seat. Relaxing. You know, just give yourself maybe a breath or 2 here. Then we're going to start to stretch, massage through the spine into the leg, into the thigh, okay? So, hips up. You can always walk your feet a little if you need. Come forward, knees down. You're going to stretch and kind of through the feet a little bit. You'll stay by the head and neck. Slowly, slowly. Start to push back, arms behind you. Begin to extend, legs extend. Coming forward. Activate the glutes a little bit with the hips. Your breaths. Follow you how you can. Anything on to we'll take 2 more full rounds. Press yourself back. Push your toes. Close your eyes. Let everything relax a little. As you exhale, the room will fall closer and closer to the sun. Now to pull closer, deeper into your ribs. Take last breath here.
Yep, I'm just gonna turn you up a little bit. You're a little quiet today. There we go.
Oh no.
No, you're good. It's okay.
Okay. Okay, so scoot yourself to the front, give yourself room in the back. We're gonna go all the way to the shoulder. Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Hug the chin to your chest. Shoulders down. And continue here. Pop the legs up. And as always, if you need to adjust, pull your legs over your head, over the hips, and adjust them maybe a little higher or a little lower. Find that place that's comfortable. And then when you're there, you're able to let go of the wheel. Just breathe. Hug the sides, knees, ankles, heels together. And now hold your toes. Relax the feet. Hold the toes. Flex the feet. 1, flex. 1, flex. Okay. A little space between your legs now, and then you can start to rotate at the ankle. And you're going the opposite direction now. Stretching your ankle. Now, point your toes. We're going to try something a little different. Okay, we're going to rotate. So with your toes pointed to the sky, there's a little bit of space between your legs. You're going to rotate your knees outwards and try to bring your heels to face each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then you're going to turn your knees in towards each other, and you're going to try to face your feet out and away. And you're just going to rotate in and out. In and out.
Mm.
So it's kind of like rotating the knees out and then the knees out. Come back to neutral. You're going to pull your right leg towards you, left leg away. If you need to hold on to your wheel, you can always hold on to your wheel, okay? So you're going to pull, 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 pull. Keep the legs and knees as active as you can. Now, pulling your left toes away from you. You're going to keep pulling your right toes towards you, and start to kind of feel like you're pulling the left toes towards the mat. And then next thing is neutral. Now bend that left knee, tuck the toes in the wheel. If you need to relax your right leg a little bit too, you can that's up to you. Awesome. Left knee, keep it pointed to the center, okay? Now, hand, slide it behind your right leg on your, then just kind of slide it down even behind your feet. And press the shoulders in. If you're comfortable, if you want to try it, you can even bend your right knee, kind of flex the foot, hook your finger into your big toe, and then see if you can straighten the leg from there.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good. No. I wanted to be sure it was no.
Now just bend your right knee, let it bow heavy to your chest. You can even have your arm or your hand around your knee if you want to. Open the shut back knee. Once you're ready, reset your shoulders down, two toes up. Make any adjustments you need. as active as you can. Start to lower the right leg towards the mat. Keep pulling your left leg in. You ready? Right in bed. Tuck to the bed. And then slide the left hand behind your leg. Pulling the leg down. Try to relax any tension in your shoulders. Stretch out that little body. Doing that so you can nicely move your whole left leg. I don't know if you want to try this side. You can bend the knee, maybe flex the crown of your toe.
Interesting.
To be a little bit more open there. And there. You don't have to straighten your leg all the way, but start to. Just try to press that knee straight. That is awesome. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Just press the knee and then keep that into your chest. That new positive energy into everything calm down. Last 2 breaths here, and then we'll reset the shoulders down. Ready? Into the breath. Make any adjustments you need to when you feel comfortable here. yourself. 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, slowly back up. You got a couple of options. You can either block off your wheel if you want, or you can also bring the wheel, pretend like this is the wall. You can also face the wheel to the wall. Whatever's just more secure for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it here just so I stay in the center. So you wanna square off your hips, wheel is in front of the left leg. Okay? Now, you're gonna have to adjust, so take it in a few rounds. You don't have to get to the lowest right away. Okay, start from here. I'm gonna place my left foot on top of the wheel, and then just kind of come forward and back. If it's just comfortable. And you take a little step right behind you with your right. Forward, and back. Forward, back. And then if that's really comfortable, you can walk a little bit further away. Arms up. Come forward, and back. Be careful.
It's gonna be one of those days, stability-wise. Let's try this. I don't know if this will actually be any better. I think the problem is not the wall. Well, that is nice though.
Yeah. Sometimes with the block kind of wiggles a little bit, so the
Yeah.
block gives you something to really hold it.
Okay.
And you just kind of play with your range.
This foot back more.
Big square. So you go to the other side whenever you're ready.
Yeah, we'll do that. 1 second. Oof. Yeah, it's tough today. Okay.
And if one side feels a little tighter, hang out on that side, maybe if you have your breath, okay?
Let's see what the other side does.
Once you kind of find that nice working zone, try to hold it a little bit. Stretch, just breathe. Roll the shoulders back and away. Keep pushing your chest forward.
Yeah.
Just breathe. Go back to that first side.
Yeah.
Just a few breaths. And then to the last one. And you would have like a nice comparison, between the two sides.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Yeah. Okay. This worked out. All right. That's okay. It's just telling me.
Arms down, chest ball. Breathe until you let your breaths know to stay there long, okay?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Doing okay? Doing good?
Yeah.
Finish out, last couple of breaths, and then we'll come up.
Okay.
Nice. Now grab your block. Let's go back. Now see if you can keep the push forward and then just kind of fold, but keep the spine straight. So you're keeping your chest and your heart forward, and you just kind of folding forward. And if you have a little bit of energy there, rock a little bit forward and back. Just like an inch or two, no too much motion. Come on up. And then you can stay right where you are, just keep stretching forward, or if you want, if you're comfortable, right, you can always walk that right and maybe a little bit further back. So look at my hips really quick before you go. You see how I'm just kind of keeping them nice and low, pushing forward. Hold back, keep them low. It's like keeping everything in your upper body nice and still, and you're just kind of using your hips to push forward. That's perfect. Find that working zone, hold a little bit of stillness, but when you can, just 2 or 3 breaths. Chest and heart making up this. Yeah. Good. Once you're ready to come out, 2 deep breaths. Pull the hips back, walk your right knee in a little bit. And then from there, if you need a moment to come up, but then we're gonna switch it over to the adductor. So you're gonna walk your right knee back behind you, scoot back.
You didn't need to go. Okay, so here.
Yep.
Good.
But stay high, okay? Stay high.
Okay.
So just rock side to side. Now, left hand, place it on your leg. If you can, maybe even take that right hand off the block. Come up. Yeah. And try to lift your chest. There we go. So if you want left hand, maybe slide it down towards the knee. Now, if you're feeling stable, bring the right arm up over the pole. Yep, just like that, and then just start to sweep yourself over to the left side. There you go. Left hand will start to go towards the ankle. Perfect. Yep. And just nice side stretch. Feeling it there on the right side. Keep the chest nice and open. Keep pulling that right shoulder behind you. Nice. Close to the toes. Yeah, you're like a couple inches away. Let it go. Got it. Keep twisting open. Make sure the toes behind you. Last breath. Take it slow and come on up. Ooh. How'd that feel today? A little different.
Oh, it's good because it's so much in the actually I mean the right side like hip area is super. I mean I'm feeling like the work that we're doing, but it's good. It's really good.
Good. Okay, so give your knees a little bit of a break and then we'll switch it over to the other side, okay?
Okay. Hmm.
Bring them up. Pull yourself in a couple of pulses, pull back. And you're going to keep your chest forward, just going to forward fold, okay? Okay, if you small pulses, maybe an inch or two, not too much. Just breathe into it, let the shoulders relax back, chest and heart forward. Now come back up. And then remember, keep your upper body as still as you can, and you're just gonna use your hips below. Keep no, not yet.
Jumping again. What was it again?
And you're just gonna remember, right? Keep the upper body high,
Okay.
and then upper body high,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're just using your hips moving forward, nice and low. You walk the knee back. There you go. This is hopefully kind of, as we stretch, it's also helping to strengthen your hips. So when you squeeze, you're holding that control. And then find that working zone. Just keep the hips low, push forward. Breathe in. Nice. You good today? You take just a few breaths here. The deeper we're in, the longer you can take to come out. Slow. And stop that. And then now we're going to come up to the center. Come towards me.
Okay.
Lock your foot back.
Yeah.
If you need a little break, you can always take a little break and then start up again, okay?
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Yourself nice and high.
Yeah.
Chest and shoulders right over your hip. Right hand on that hip. And the leg, your thigh, whatever you need. Perfect. And once you have balance, let go out. That's it. And you can slide your right hand down towards the knee, towards your ankle. Up top of the
Okay. Slower.
And over. And chest and front stay open. You're pulling the left shoulder up on the two so you can't let it collapse. Yes, it's looking good. Really awesome.
No, this is so much further than the other one.
Just breathe. You don't have to force yourself to get anywhere. Just kind of feel out the stretch.
Yeah.
See where you can take it for today.
There it is.
If you could kind of flex the foot a little bit, from the toes with the fingers, and then towards the toes, you're almost there. One couple of toes. Nice. Come on out, give your knees a little rest. That was lots of work. Give it a little break.
Oh.
Check it in. You doing okay?
Yeah. It's good. It's really good for today. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, so you can sit down, legs in front of you, shake it out, shake it out. You can take your butterfly, shake it out. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Just feel all those opens to release. I'm just giving you all the options. I know I'm throwing them at you.
There. Yeah.
Spine straight, chest forward. Take that last breath. And from here, we'll do one hip at a time, okay? So
Okay.
wheel behind the right leg, pop your right leg on top. You're going to point your toes so that right leg stays nice and active. Hands behind the small of your back. You're going to activate those glutes. The further the hips go forward, the harder you squeeze, okay? So start to push forward, open your heart, look up if you're comfortable. Back. And let's get the light. Point the toe, lean the center.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the hips, hands behind the back. And you're just going to lift your chest and heart up to the sky. Activate the glute muscles. Press the hip as far forward as you feel comfortable. Breathe, let the shoulders and your head fall behind you. Which side is the tighter side? Do you feel a difference between the two?
This side is the harder side to get the glute to go.
Okay.
So on this side, so like even just to get up, I was like, oh, this sucks. The other side was like, it's way easier to get up here, you know. But yeah, which that might mean that the standing hip is actually tighter, like on this side,
Yeah.
and that's why the like rather you know.
So we'll try this side one more time, okay? Use your hands to push yourself more gently forward. You got the support. You think you have the energy to try both legs? We don't have to, okay?
Yeah, we can try it.
Okay, so wheels in the center. We'll pop both feet on the floor.
We'll see what
That way
happens.
you can kind of see how the two sides play together.
Or don't.
Knees about hips width distance, maybe even a little wider if you want, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And you want to feel stable at the base.
Okay.
And find back. And down. And the further the hips go, the more you want to really activate those muscles. Okay? Slow, come on out. Take your child's pose, pop the wheel off, open the knees as wide as you need. Let the chest hang between your legs. And up to you, bring your arms forward. Release the spine. Awesome, awesome work today, okay? And again, give yourself a couple breaths here as you exhale, melt a little deeper. We'll take one more last breath here. toes inside, okay? You're gonna lean back, start to lift, straighten the knees. You're gonna bend your elbow to kind of fold it half even deeper. Pull your toes up to the sky, hold your bones. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, big breath. Exhale, let it go. Slowly roll down. And up to you, find your Shavasana. You can let go of the knee together, maybe kneel on the hips, roll the wheel underneath your heels for a little height and feet if you want to help circulate the blood. Let's do a wrist calling up to you, okay? Wiggle the shoulders side to side, really let your spine sink into the center. Hands next to the hips, palms facing into the sky. Do like a little tuck of your hips, really kind of like the sacrum melting. Inhale. Exhale, relax the eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Relax the shoulders. Arms, wrists, palms, all 10 fingers are curled up. Neck, your shoulders. Feel each vertebrae moving down the spine into your hinge, the legs, ankles, heels, and toes following inside. Use your breath right here, right now, the next 30 seconds, just to enjoy. With deep breaths in, releasing any tension. Your breath. Inhale. Exhale, wiggle your toes, moving your feet. Touching the straight elbows, and the knees, hold your knees to your chest. Rock side to side, side, back, side, behind you. We'll take a quick little twist, okay? Extend that left leg, right knee up to the sky, 90 bend at the hip, 90 at the knee, arms out to the T. We inhale. Exhale, twisting your right knee over to the left side. Keep your right shoulder blade planted on the mat. If you're comfortable, turn and look right. Keep pushing your hip forward. Last breath in. Coming back to center, hug the knees to the chest, rock side to side, side to spine. And then we'll twist the other way. Extend the right leg, left knee up to the sky, right knee to green bend at the hip, knee, inhale. Exhale, left knee over to the right, left shoulder blades is planted on the mat. Comfortable, twist back. Keep pushing your hip up all the way to the right as you can. Last breath here. Coming back to center, both knees to the chest, rock back to side. Let's sneak in a little happy baby, knees open towards the armpit, even to the hand. You can take it here at the center, or if you want, rock back to side. Last little stretch here for us, grab your big toes into your hands, extend the knees, over your head, push yourself forward and come up to the next seated position. Nice. Chest high, roll your shoulders back. Two palms together. Quick little moment here for gratitude. Say thank you to the mind, body, and muscles for carrying us through today's practice. And a little moment of gratitude for me. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon from final breath here together. Inhale. See if you can take a little bit more. Hold at the top. And exhale. Letting it all go. Excellent. Excellent work today, my friend. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's good to get in there and do that, and you kind of hit the spot that I was aiming for, which was a little less intensity, but still, but not doing nothing, right? You know, we did work, you know, but it just in a little bit more, I don't know, a little more chill, a little more mindful way, but it still was, you know, I mean, like just putting those two feet up on the wheel and trying to do that. I mean, like I'm sweating when we do that. I'm like, you know, like you're like I'm not really doing anything, but I am doing like a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Like at the same time or whatever. So yeah, it was good. It was that's what I was kind of aiming for. So so you hit the mark. It felt good. And those side stretches like are while trying to keep the standing. So you got the one foot on the wheel and the other hip really still wants to. You're asking for extension through that hip or whatever. It's a good exercise, you know. I mean, it's tough, so I like that. Yeah, it was good.
Awesome.
Lots of good stuff.
T minus 2 weekends away until your retreat. How are you feeling?
Not even. It's next weekend. It's
Is it already
yeah. I won't even see you Friday because today is already 7, and I'll be gone.
Yeah.
So it's almost here. It's almost here. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure like, okay, I don't want to get in any trouble ahead of that. I don't want to, like, I don't want any sick people around me. And make sure I get to this thing. But yeah, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good.
Good.
So
what time are you guys leaving on like a Thursday or Friday?
Thursday midday. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said it was gonna be like a 2-hour bus ride, right?
I think so, maybe something like that. I don't know, how it works, but yeah, it's I just as long as I can get there on time, everything else I'm just like, okay, well, just tell me where to go, what to do, you know.
Yeah, you gotta get to turn your mind off.
I get to turn it off. Yeah, I don't need to think about it, right? You know. So because I know Brooke and Jackie really well, like it will all be handled. It will all be like it will all be taken care of. I don't need to worry about anything. I just let it happen.
Good. Oh,
So,
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So they're very thoughtful and very, very kind and everything. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So you're leaving Thursday, and then do you guys get
Back
back
on
on
Sunday.
Sunday?
Back on Sunday, yeah, somewhere in the middle of the day or something like that. But yeah, so it should be really, really.
What are you doing?
Nice.
Wait, next weekend.
That's the weekend, yeah.
Oh, that's right. So you're leaving the 14th. Yeah, 14th. No, you're leaving the 13th. 13th, 14th, I see. Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
All right. Well, enjoy. I'm very grateful that you squeezed me in this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Our last little lesson together, and then you're off for a couple of days, and then I'll see you next
Yeah, exactly, and I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm anticipating a good report. So.
Yeah.
So.
Do you, what do you have planned for, or do you know what your family has planned for Father's Day?
No idea.
A little dinner or something together?
I don't know. It's okay.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're going to have such a fun-filled weekend. You're like, I'm going to turn my mind off for the retreat, and then my mind's just going to stay turned off when my family's going to take care of it.
Yeah, I'm not very concerned with it because, for me, I guess maybe part of it is in the back of my head, we didn't really make a huge deal of Father's Day anyway, when in my family growing up or whatever. So anything is fine. If all we do is just go and grab a dinner together or whatever, that's fine. Just go spend some time together that afternoon and or that evening, this is good, you know, and just do that, you know. So I don't need a big production, but yeah, you know, just happy Father's Day and like let's do something together. That's great, you know.
Yeah. What has your daughter been up to since she's been back from season? Just hanging out, or is she
mostly hanging out because she's waiting for she's gonna teach gymnastics at their summer camps at the place where she used to work. But the kids just finished school yesterday, so they weren't really going yet. So next week I think she starts that a little more seriously. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but she's
Very cool.
she's doing all right. It's good to have her home, and I bring her with me to yoga too, like to the place that I go, you know. So we've been going together and whatnot. So I got her we got her the summer membership or whatever for the college students or whatever. So it's good.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I won't keep you too long. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Please have a good time at your retreat.
Thank
I'm
you.
waiting for all the photos and all the updates. So
Okay.
I'll be anxiously waiting.
You know, the funny thing is, I guess I'm just thinking about it right now, like my other teacher also was like, give me photos or whatever. And then I was like, oh, I'll have to remember to take photos. And then I'm like, no, I don't. Because they bring a photographer along with them.
Oh.
And like, even for the little half-day retreat I did or whatever, like they did way better than I ever could have. I have like a whole bunch of really really beautiful candid pictures. This Christina Davini does, and like I could never have captured the way that she captured. So I can let that go too. Bye bye. It did, because it will show up. Like she does a beautiful job, and I don't, you know, I'm glad that they bring her. Like it's amazing, you know. So because I saw the pictures from they did a retreat a few months ago in Guatemala or whatever, and yeah, like she was doing her thing again. So I will have awesome pictures for you, even if I take none.
I'm very excited to see them.
So yeah, thank you very much, Julie.
Of course.
Well,
all right, John. Well, enjoy. Have a good time, and as always, just let me know if you need anything. Okay.
awesome. Thank you for all that. Yeah, and for working in on what we needed to work in on today, and for saying hi.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Always.
Great. All right. We'll see you soon. Have a good weekend.
See you in a couple weeks.
Yep. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you're getting some love too.
She always comes at this time.
She knows. Okay. Bye. She was good long enough, right?
Yeah. She's like, I've gone without my pets long enough.
Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.